If you're a brand struggling with fashion in the fashion niche, and it's not usually your creative problem but your product choice problem, because if you show a particular product in all the angles in any video format possible, people would most likely make the buying decision then and there. It's not because the creative is not good that the people are not buying, because what fashion works on a factor that see it, like it, buy it. So see it is usually possible in any type of creative you create. So testing more products would be the solution and not testing more creatives. Let's get started. This is the story of how we increase the ROS about 28% for a fashion brand in about 30 days of starting with them. This is a case study of a branch which we have scaled currently. So the selection becomes very important. Four criteria we use for product selection, which is a critical factor in fashion niche, is that first, it should be education required for the product should be almost zero. Like instantly as I see the product, it should be clear that what is this product, where can I wear it, just by looking at the product without any information at all. Second, it should be a category of product should be very important, because it cannot be a category which is not well known. It should be a category which is well known, and it should be a category which people are already, other brands already coexist in that category. Maybe the design is not the same as yours, but the category should still coexist. Number three, AOV and frequency of purchase. Both are important factors. If your AOV is higher, then frequency of purchase, even if it's lower, not a problem. You can make the margin at the first purchase itself. But if your AOV is lower, then you should also look at frequency of purchase, so that you will have to make more margin, less margin in the front end, but more margin in the second and third purchase. So that becomes a critical factor. Number four is a seasonality. Looking at seasonality in terms of, okay, is cord set good to advertise in the summer season, or is it better to advertise a cotton t-shirt? So those kind of trade-offs which you will have to look at whenever you are making a product choice of what are the products to select. Fifth factor which I have not included here is that the product which is top 20% of your bestsellers. If that is not, then it is most likely not the product to advertise right now. Maybe that product can be advertised in remarketing, but not necessarily in pushing the product right now in your current set of creatives, which is for your targeting new customers. In front of new customers, always go with your best product. That's the first impression of the brand, the product the customer has with the brand. Next steps after selecting the product is to start critically analyzing what are the products that are working and not. Don't just advertise creative, but advertise what are the products working. What you should be looking at is, for every 7 to 14 days, pull out data as to what is the spend on each product level on your current campaigns, and then match them to the revenue you have generated for that product in that time period. If it does not almost proportional, or the ROI does not justify the spend, then just cut it and remove it and advertise or push another product where the ROI is higher, or where you have a new arrival or something around that. That is how you will find latent winners which are currently at low spend but generating higher proportional revenue. Push them harder, push them bigger, and push them for higher priority. That is when you will be able to find the right set of products. Once you have identified good products to advertise, start creating more different types of content that will help you reach wider audiences. But product choice becomes more important, not the creative as a first step. Creative becomes a second step here. Hopefully this is helpful. Thank you.